Hey everybody, it's Christopher here with 3DO Gaming, and today I am here with a new device that I just received. This is the Anbernic RG353VS. This is a vertical version of one of Anbernic's newest models, the 353, and I have yet to open the package, but I wanted to go ahead and open this up with you guys and let you take a look at it when I do. So, typical Anbernic packaging. I do have my 353 right here also, and familiar style. This is a 353 box. I did do an unboxing on my channel on this system, and if you don't remember what it looks like, that's the actual RG353P. So let's go ahead and take a look at the VS model. This is the black transparent one. And a little bit of the specs there. This one here has the RK350 3566 quad-core chip, 1.8 gigahertz quad-core processor. The VS model has 1 gig of RAM. If you opt for the V model, it does have 2 gigs of RAM, as well as a touchscreen, which this one does not have. 3.5-inch screen. Does do 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. 3200 milliamp battery, saying 6 hours gameplay. So let's go ahead and open up this bad boy. There's the device itself, packed up nicely. Underneath, you get the tray, memory card, 64 gigabyte memory card comes with it, screen protector, and charging cable. So let's get this part out of the way. And let's open this up. And there we go. The Anbernic 353 VS model. It is a little smaller than the 351V, which was a previous vertical handset. I'm going to go ahead and put the screen protector on here. I do like protecting my screens. And then I'll come right back and compare this one with the 351, as well as go ahead and open up this device and see what it's all about. All right, I'm back. I got my device set up with the screen protector that's included. Went on pretty easily there, no complaints. So let's go ahead and take a look at the device. So, this device here, you have your standard 4 buttons on here that you get on most of these retro handhelds. One nice addition on here, if you ever do use it, it does include the second analog stick. Both these are clicky, so you do have R3 and L3 on here. The layout is going to be very similar to the 351, which I'm going to sit right next to this device. So you have the 351 and the 353 Vs. This is the VS and the V. Same button layout. They did colorize the buttons on here, which I actually do like, because it makes them stand out a little bit better. Speaker was moved over because of the second analog stick. Sides of the device. On this side, you do have your volume rocker up and down, just like on this one. Tops of the device. On this one here, you do have the HDMI out. Your audio is up top. And if you're using a controller, this is your on-the-go drive slot. On the other side, very similar. SD cards. You have 2, one for the base of the unit, and the other one is your expansion. So it comes pre-installed with a 16 on here. Mine did come with a 64. I'm going to go ahead and plug this one in. And then you have the power and the power button right there. Turn it on. And that's your reset button. Okay. On the bottom of the device, your charging port is on here. On this one, you have both your USB-Cs and your audio device or auxiliary. On the 353 VS, they do put that on top. But size-wise, you can see a big difference here. The 353 is a lot smaller. However, screen size is identical. They just got rid of a lot of the waste. And if you notice, the Anbernic logo is now gone from here. The backs of the device, a little bit of difference is your controls, your L2 and R2. They did change the layout or the look of them. So let's go ahead and power this on and try it out. If you do get the 353V, as I said, you get 2 gigs of RAM on there, but the actual device itself is similar. All the buttons and layout and everything's the same, dimensions are the same. Let that load up. All right, and there we go. It is turned on. Standard Linux layout on here. If you do go for the 353V, you will have the option of dual booting. You have the Android system as well as the Linux system, and you do get the touchscreen on the Android side as well. Being this one's Linux, no touchscreen on there. Personal preference, whether you like that or not. Easy use, the Linux side usually is easier than the Android side. The Android side, you do a little more tinkering, but you do get a little more options on there, as well as you can play Android games on the device. But let's see what's pre-installed on here. You do have your NES games, your Game Boy games, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, your OpenBore, your ports, settings, your Master System, Mega Drive, Game Gear, Sega Dreamcast, NEOGEO, NEOGEO Pocket, your Sony PlayStation, your PlayStation Portable, for a total of 4,475 games on here. Vertical Arcade, MAME, Final Burn, WonderSwan, Capcom Play Systems, MSX, PC Engine, and back to your Nintendo. Now this device will play up to Dreamcast games. Anything more than that, I don't know right now. I'm going to be testing this out next couple days and a couple weeks. See what I like on here. But nice device. The weight of it's pretty good. Size-wise, as I said, it is going to be smaller than this one, which to me I like, actually. I got used to the size of this one, but it is a big device. The screen on it I do like a lot. It is a sharp screen, but the actual size of this device I think is a better fit than the 351, which is a lot bulkier. What Dreamcast games on here? Crazy Taxi 2, Soul Calibur, yep. Standard games on there that I've seen on a lot of the devices. So I'll be loading up some more games on here to try out. Yep, your Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, your Pokemon games, which I know a lot of you are going to be asking about. Let's go ahead and load up Kirby. Let's try something out here and see how it works. Yep, nice and loud. It's Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. There we go. Ow. Ow. Crash. It's a one and done spell or ability. Got my beam back. Here we go. Well, there we go. It worked out well. So close that. Go ahead and quit. So that was Game Boy Advance game Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. Plays beautifully. N64, Turok, Castlevania, Doom, Legend of Zelda. Let's see how Doom 64 plays real quick. I need to brighten this up a little bit. Okay. Figure out the controls too. Okay, there's that. Well, there you go. Doom 64 does run well. Need to figure out the controls a little bit. Cycling through guns. Strafing back and forth. Trying to brighten this up a little bit. Okay. There we go. Hey, it's playing well. I died. Alright, well that's Doom 64, Nintendo 64 being played on the Anbernic RG353VS. Feels well. I like the feel of it. Screen, I like how big it is. It works well with this device. It is much better, I think, than the original one, or the one prior to this, the 351. It was just so bulky, which I got used to and I liked it, but I'm instantly liking this one better, just because it's a little more compact, yet it is a nice size system. It is not small in my hands. Comparing it to the 353P, let me zoom out a little bit so you can get a better look. I like the feel of a vertical system. And it's nice to have a little change, since most of my devices and most retro devices itself are horizontal like this, resembling a controller interface. This one being the SNES style. I have to say I am enjoying this one. So I'm going to go ahead and give it more of a look, play some games on it, load up some of my own titles. And I will be back later on with more videos on this device. Again, this is the Anbernic 353VS. I'll put some information on the device in the description below, links if you would like to purchase this, take a look at it a little bit more. But if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, be sure to leave me a message below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day. Bye.